Marty Show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome everybody to Mr. Marty Show. Well, it's all about finding your joy. These days, finding your joy is so hard. Oh boy, finding your joy. Our search high and low. You can start finding your joy watching the Mr. Marty Show. I'm the Mr. Marty Show. I'm the Mr. Marty Show. Oh, oh. Live action on the Mr. Marty. Go get a caper show. I'm the Mr. Marty Show. I'm the Mr. Marty Show. Oh, oh. Live action on the Mr. Marty Show. Live action on the Mr. Marty Show. Bang! It's a hard scrabble life for a prospecting man, searching high and low for a little motherlode of joy. A lane to living, barely scraping by. Just another shovel load could show a little motherlode of joy. All I need is a gleam and a rumbling, tumbling stream. And if the pan is just right, maybe tonight my dreams will be a striking it rich on a little motherlode of joy. I will work my claim, find me a vein, and then in hill there sits a little motherlode of joy. Maybe I'm just falling for old scratches Floyd, mining my soul for a little motherlode of joy. All I need is a gleam and a rumbling, tumbling stream. And if I find it just right, maybe tonight my dreams will be a striking it rich on a little motherlode of joy. Others tried and failed, their happiness destroyed, but I will stake my claim for a little motherlode of joy. Yeah, I'll stake my claim for a little motherlode of joy. I'll stake my claim for a little motherlode of joy. A little motherlode of joy. A
Hello, Polly Chase presenting artwork by Martin McCormick. There are many reasons to buy art. You might choose a piece for financial investment or to put the finishing touch on interior decoration. You could buy work because it speaks to you or you are a friend of the artist. And then there is art that you buy for the sheer fun of it. These pop art portraits in the Man and Dog series definitely fall into the fun category. Each acrylic on canvas measures 12 by 9. They can be purchased individually or as a complete set of 4. They are a playful testament to a companionship that stands the test of time and a vast wardrobe. Check out this painting and more of Marty's artwork on martinmccormick.com. You can also email me with your interests at martyfineart@gmail.com.
Hi, Mr. Marty fans. Ma Gilmore here. This week we are talking about finding joy. In the 3 years that have gone on and we've been in place for so long, been hidden away, and now we're finally able to breathe a bit and to go outside and finally be able to see our friends and our family and give hugs. That's where you find joy. And I also find joy in listening to music and find joy in writing and reading. These are all things we can do to find joy. I love poetry. We have a lot of poets on this show, and they're beautiful writers. And then I was thinking, what else can we do to find that joy? And it came to me that to find joy, you have to give joy. You have to volunteer. Whether it be at a nursing home when we're able to go in them, read to the seniors, talk with them, sing with them, go to schools and help in the classrooms, and go and volunteer at soup kitchens or journeys and all sorts of things. And even though we're through or almost through this pandemic, we now have another frightful thing in our lives. And so it's even harder to find joy. But when you watch the news, find places that you can go and serve, that you can volunteer to give first aid kits or make up first aid kits, send hand warmers or tents. Find a Ukrainian church that is sending these things across the waters. And when you do, you will be finding joy, and what you give, you get back tenfold. I'm going to end up with saying one of my Aunt Nancy's poems. It's called Paradise Street. And it's what I wish the world were. Once we find peace, maybe it will be. I took a walk down Paradise Street, grinning my grin at every face I'd meet, and the glory I can see looking out on Paradise Street. Started out that same old door just like 100 times before. Troubles on my mind, nothing more. I flipped my switch, the light came on. Hello, Eden. Here I come, was strutting down Paradise Street, flashing my smile at every soul I meet, and the glory I can see looking out on Paradise Street. Paradise Street. Saw a child laugh and play, no crack to blow his mind away. Saw a rich man unlock his door. He's not gonna study greed no more. Saw a homeless family that were building a home. Saw an old woman dozing in the sun, not afraid of anyone. Saw a tower of learning a sacred place. They don't study war no more. They cultivate the beauty in the minds of every race. Well, I took a walk down Paradise Street, grinning my grin at every soul I meet, and the glory I can see looking out on Paradise Street. Saw the trees spread and sprout, no longer ashes, cold, gray, and dead, carrying our blessed sky overhead. I saw the animals proud and free, living in their Eden as they were meant to be. Saw the water running clean and sweet, the stream, silver stream, running at my feet. I was walking down Paradise Street, looking out on Paradise Street, just grinning and happy for everyone I meet, looking out on Paradise Street. May there be peace in this world. When we give, we get back tenfold. So I wish you peace. I wish this world peace. And I pray for all the souls that are hurting this evening. Ma Gilmore here. Peace.
Hey guys, we're here in beautiful Horner Park and it's a nice sunny day. You know what it makes me want to do? Read some poetry. I'm Howard Friedman. Let's have some fun, guys. It's called Spoonful by Spoonful. I want to ride a motorcycle through Taiwan with your aging grandmother. I know. She will live another 200 years. I want to feel the moth-wing power of the grandchild in me that fished the lake in his dreams. Felt the gold glow of an install light sculpture that makes people dance with their eyes. Bare feet in bare sand, shaking, making business deals. Lying in hammocks with war wounds, eagles spreading. Allergic to light and wax wings that you can't help lighting the ends of. A boy like me, rippled in your palm. I hear the ocean try to explain poverty, but there is no pain. No smacking lips. There are smacking lips at the ocean's floor. It leaves a trail with a badger's tenacity. I find a trail with browns, greens, reds, and yellows fertile on the ocean floor means I have been there before. Half my bed is in the ocean. Half my bed is in an office meeting right now. She feels the sides of her shoulders that she didn't quite get right. But when the shortcut's thin, I'll come to you for advice. So thin we are already here, behaved as yogurts in the grocery aisle. Left the old world, sitting.
Hi, I'm Marcus Gentry, and this is another mindful moment. The subject is finding joy. So, when I think about finding joy, one of the first things that I noticed started coming to mind for me was there seems to be more people finding joy in someone else's pain. When I look at social media, there's a lot of pieces on social media about people who have failed at doing some kind of competition or a challenge or something like that. And a lot of television programs have pieces on there about 48 hours or crimes or different things. But it seems like a lot of people are finding joy in someone else's mishap. So it's interesting to discover what is finding joy starting to look like for a lot of people. And it might be telling us something about where society may have drifted to. The other part of finding joy is this. When I think about that, I think finding joy and happiness kind of goes hand in hand. And what they say is, if you search for happiness, search for joy, it will elude you. But if you search for meaning and you search for purpose, then the joy will attach itself to you. So finding joy has a lot to do with having something that's meaningful in your life. And I put a lot of things into the categories of people, places, and things. So when I think about things, I think about this one movie that I saw. It wasn't a movie, it was kind of like a documentary. And it was all these people who were doing things that had meaning for them. And it was from messengers on bicycles to a lady who was weaving quilts, and someone else who was dancing. I wish I could think of it. I was trying to think of the name of it. I can't remember the name of the program, but it just had a lot of people that was doing different things, but how happy they were because they had found joy, because they were doing something. They had found something that was meaningful to them, that was purposeful for them. Even if nobody else understood it, it was their joy. So if we're going to find joy, look for things that bring us that kind of happiness. Same thing has to do with places. When I think of people, places, and things, the places that you go, are they places that bring you joy? Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who go to jobs that don't really have meaning for them, other than the purpose of being able to pay a bill, so they're able to go to a job to satisfy that. But it's not really meaningful or satisfying something deep inside. And that's important for us to think about. Are there places that we can go that bring us an inner peace? Things that we can go enter into that will bring us a kind of peace, whether it's somewhere in nature. That's always big for me, going somewhere in nature that brings you peace. So are there places that you can go that's peaceful? Some people like to go for a ride, a drive, motorcycle, bicycle, walk in a park. Are there places that you can go that have meaning for you when you get there, and you find peace and joy and happiness just by being in those places? And now, we don't have to actually leave our house to go different places, do we? We can pick up our phones, look at something on YouTube or on the television, and find places to go that could possibly allow us to have some joy because of seeing things that's meaningful to us. Brings me to people. Are there people, because of, let me tell you a story, and this has to do with mirror neurons. I was working at an event at a Kalahari resort, water resort, that's right. And I was tired. It was at the end of the day. I was tired, but I decided that I wanted to walk around the water park and watch what people were doing. And even though I was tired, the more I walked around, I found myself smiling and happy. I wasn't as tired anymore, and I was I was experiencing kind of the same things that they were experiencing. I wasn't in the water, but it felt like I was because of these mirror neurons. They say that we have these neurons in us that when we see certain things, our neurons in the body respond just as if it's happening to us. And so I was around these people that were having fun and enjoying themselves, and before you know it, that's how I felt. So the moral of that part of the story is surround yourself with people who are living a life of passion, a life of happiness. We become like the people we surround ourselves with. So if you want to find joy, one of the things to do are do some things that bring you pleasure and meaning. Go places that give you that same contentment. Find people who are passionate and enjoying their lives. And again, if you don't know anywhere, if you can't go to Kalahari or one of those kind of places, look at something on television or somewhere where people are enjoying the good of life and whatever their experience of life looks like it is. So, finding happiness go hand in hand. And it sits right on the other side of finding meaning and purpose in your life. My name is Marcus Gentry, and this has been another Mindful Moment.
And now, 30 seconds of cue.
Let's go. What are you gonna do, Capes? Run, run, run.
When was the last time you felt joy? I don't mean happiness, although we all love being happy. I mean joy, the deeper, more lasting, more persistent and insistent version. Happiness can be fickle and fleeting. Here one minute, gone the next. Joy, though, exists even in the midst of deep ache. She is salve for our sensitive souls. She blooms even in the weedy and neglected spaces of our lives. Joy is a deep river from which we can drink. She's laughter when we need it most, unexpected gasps of delight that roll tears of a different kind down our faces. She is the rainbow after a terrifying storm and a reminder that we will survive and thrive again. Joy is our instinct, our innate connection to the source of life, our birthright. She is part of our truest nature, hidden in the uninhibited and free places of our hearts. We may not always recognize joy or feel her near, but when we dare to show up wholly in our lives as we are, we discover joy in our unashamed fullness of feeling and the whole depth of our being.
Hello, we're going to sing a little song about happiness. Since on the Mr. Marty Show, this time, it's all about happiness.
And what is happiness?
Happiness is love, except you turn it into laughter, which is usually joy.
Wow, I love that. I love that. Did you make that up?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just came off the top of my head.
You're very, you're deep. That means good. It means you think a lot, right? And you think good thoughts, right? Well, here we go. Good luck to us, huh? Happiness is sunshine. Happiness is rain. Happiness is dancing in the shower and the sun comes out again. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. Oh, now happiness is an old person. Happiness is a child. Happiness is when two connect over a smile. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. Come on. I choose to be happy. If I were a tree, happiness would be the leaves. The taller I wish to grow, the more leaves I need. Happiness is a moment, and happiness is being aware. Happiness is the realization, the moment we both share. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. All right, now let's see. Yeah, happiness is being thankful. Happiness is being kind. Happiness is being open to a happy frame of mind. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. Yeah. If I was an eagle, happiness would be my wings. Nice. Each feather lifts me higher, yeah, that's what happiness brings. Well, happiness is sunshine, happiness is rain. Happiness is dancing in a rainstorm when sun comes out again. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. Yeah. All right, take us out, Anya. Happiness is sunshine, yeah, happiness is rain. Well, happiness is dancing in the tower, and now comes the sun again. I choose to be happy. 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 All right.
I think I'm going to faint.
Are you gonna faint?
Because I was playing the harmonica and all the air went out here. Kipper, say hi. She totally just knocked the camera. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Okay, so she's just trying to scratch herself right now. Okay, boys. Well, anyway. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for watching the show, the Mr. Marty Show, the Mr. Marty Show. It's all about joy. I am so joyful about this dog, even though sometimes she's actually kind of annoying, but in the end she's really sweet. On the Mr. Marty Show, the Mr. Marty Show. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for watching the show, the Mr. Marty Show. And it's about joy. So thanks for watching the show. And I hope the show brings you lots and 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 lots of joy. Thanks for watching the show. Bang, 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 bang.